This is Yoshken, the Yoshken, bringing you a video on Xenoblade Chronicles 2's update release. Believe it or not, it actually gave out more than what we thought it was gonna do. It changed up one of the most important things of the game. That being the Ardanian soldiers' voice line. Yeah, don't forget me. Think you can take me? Well, unfortunately, you might be forgotten in obscurity because, well, your voice lines have been changed. It's been changed, don't forget. And it's been changed to behave. It took me a minute to remember. Behave, pipsqueak, and something something else. I forget what it was. Unfortunately, it's not as memorable as don't forget me. Think you can take me? No, unfortunately, it's not as memorable as that. But I replayed through part of the game. Like you're actually seeing the Van Damme fight right now, all because, well, I had earlier footage and other stuff. But I was fighting this unique monster, and he was 2 levels higher than me at first. So, like, I made myself a bit under leveled than what I was supposed to be. So I fight him near a cliff. All my health potions fall off the cliff. I get no reliable healing because you need healing from the healing potion. I die. I respawn again. Then these Turkins actually help start getting in on the fight that are, I think, a level or 2 higher than me. So we try prioritizing the Turkins and kicking their butts, and that didn't work out well. Then the third time, I went to the inn and actually gained 1 more level because it was like, I'm tired of all these enemies fighting me when I was doing this. And I'm also very tired of the cliff, so I'm gonna fight you 1 level lower than you. I decide to do that. And this level 22 monster comes out of nowhere. Like, he just comes out of nowhere and just starts picking a fight with me at this level 18 unique monster. Fighting a unique monster is like fighting a monster that's like 2 levels higher than what it says it to be. So it's like level 18. So think about fighting a monster that's about level 20, right? Just with stats of level 18. They have higher health, they have higher resistance, they do more damage. It's like a boss, essentially. So I'm fighting this monster, and then I see this level 22 flying enemy. I'm like, see, you've got to be kidding me. You know what? I don't even want this. I don't even want this footage. So, I go to the Kingdom of Oriah. Then I started the cutscene, and then I start fighting the Van Helm. And you know what? I'm like, you know what? I gotta give props to one thing. I'm playing this game in Japanese also because I'm doing it for another video. So I gotta give props. The cutscenes do a great job of getting you ready for a fight. Like, it really does. It also pans the camera right behind the character with their weapons ready in arms to actually go and attack them. But honestly, since I've been replaying this game, yeah, this was actually getting to a point. The game really needs like an experience mode. Like, it doesn't even need New Game Plus, even though I think it should, because one of the best ways of farming Legendary. One of the best ways of farming legendary cores in itself is a monster you can kill at literally level 1 back in Torgal. But if you kill it, then you get nothing. But if you level it up to a high enough level where you can actually have it respawn as a unique monster, then you can keep farming it repeatedly. But that's all in all a thing that New Game Plus would solve. The second thing is, for whatever reason, I don't know why, but the game does not, like, the combat system does not feel complete when you have, you're not allowed to have 3 Blade party members in Nia and Rex's slots. You're only able to have 2 until you're roughly level 25 to level 30 when you invoke some story progression. And 3, you're not allowed to do a single chain attack until you can have the party gauge fully maxed out and everything. You're not allowed to have a single chain attack when you're playing the game until you reach that story progression. The chain attack in itself makes the game combat feels completely whole, because first off, you have three different things. You have driver combos, which is break, topple, launch, smash. Then you get some goodies from smashing the enemy. You also have the driver combos, which is doing level 1, 2, and 3 respective elements in a certain order to create an elemental orb. Elemental orbs greatly reduces the damage you're doing to that certain enemy from the element. So if I put a fire elemental orb on somebody and I use somebody, say Pyra, for example, Pyra is going to do a lot less damage than somebody out than Nia would be doing with Dromark. The way to get rid of these orbs is by invoking a chain attack. And getting rid of the orbs does massive amounts of damage. Basically, the game is like playing with cards or something like that. It's a strategy. You're making all of these orbs around the enemy, right? But you got to destroy those set orbs too. So I have fire, water, earth, and lightning on, and I crack all of them. It does massive amounts of damage and has a possibility of killing the boss, but I'm limited in doing the damage while all those orbs are on. You see what I mean? It's like you're building up all these dominoes so you can knock them all down. It's very satisfying when you can get that in the case, but unfortunately you can't have three blade members in one person's party, and you can't do chain attacks into a certain amount. And I really think, because this game's getting more patches, that if they implemented a experience mode, like an experienced, not like an experience mode because you're experiencing, like it was like it has like something that says newcomers and experienced. Another thing I think that really help is multiple save files, but I know that's not happening because, well, they want you to, whenever you open up a core crystal, they want you to save. They don't want you to back up the save if you don't get what you want, unfortunately. Which, unfortunately, I'm using unfortunately a lot. Which, unfortunately, you cannot, you have to either, stream this game or be so very precise of when you record it. What I mean by this is, because everyone has this mistakes when recording at one point or another, you forget to hit the record button and then you accidentally save, and if a game doesn't have multiple save files or when you can't back up your save file, then it doesn't end too well. Let's put it like that. It doesn't end too well with that, because you either have to replay that part of the game, up to that part of the game, or you're just saying screw it to the rest of the audience and saying, screw off, you can't, I messed up, and unfortunately my mistake is everyone's mistakes and stuff like that. It's a part of life. Things like that's been happening, but unfortunately with how Nintendo's been making the Switch, multiple save files have been least of their priorities, because a new user file is a extra save file, but there's nothing like having 3 different save files where you can just save each and every one of them at different intervals as a backup so you can see what will happen. Well, really, that's all the video has to offer. Also, if you are an expansion pass holder, you can get, the little goodies you get for the update, and also the quests. You can also get the quest items too for the update. I don't know what those how good those quest items are. I'm not paying for the bundle right now because I'm broke and I don't have money to throw away to Nintendo for practically nothing. So I just look it up how good the stuff is and buy it at a different date. But I'm saying this all because the experience mode would help it out, because when the new blades come out, the new rare blades is coming out in 2 months time, because it's coming out in roughly March. At least that's what the release date I remember them saying they were giving us too. people are gonna want to play a new game and see what those rare blades are gonna have to offer, unless they be like, it's only after you beat the game where you can actually get those rare blades, which would suck. It would suck because it would discourage a new playthrough of the game. Unfortunately, you can't have a multiple save file, so you can't keep the same save file on your profile and get another save file and live through the game again. And the game starts off very, very slow. Even though I grinded for a good, I think, 7 hours to get Shiba, and Development 5 for both, the trade, Argenium trade, Argenium trade, Gomati, and I got level 2 for Oriya right now, but it takes some time to do that type of stuff, and yeah, the game just feels slow at first. And there's nothing you can do about it until they implement like a patch or something like that. Because I can almost guarantee that people are going to replay the game when the newer blades come out to see how good they are. There's also people who are going to just play on their their same save file and do the same thing. But again, it's something that's worrying. But Ardanian Soldier, don't worry, I'll never forget you. I have it stuck in my brain that don't forget me. And I think I can take you on. But this has been Yoshken, the Yoshken, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.